Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight between David Benavidez and David Morrell. The question we're asking today in this video is: can Benavidez KO or knock out Morrell? The titles available for them here is the WBC Interim title and the WBA regular title in the light heavyweight division, and their chance to fight for the undisputed title of the world between whoever wins between Bivol and Betabiev. What are we gonna start with? We're going to start from saying that styles make fight. That is the way we start. Well, depending on the style the boxer comes on the day, that is what will determine whether he can win or lose the fight. You know. And then we're saying that one punch can change the whole complexion of the fight, because you never know what is going to happen. These guys are big guys. David Morrell is 6'1", is unblemished in his career, 11 fights, 9 knockouts. You know, he's got a reach of 178 inches. You know, Benavidez, on the other hand, is 6 foot and half. And he's all out to eye. And he's had 29 fights, 24 by knockout. These guys are unblemished in their career. So somebody's has got to go, as they say. And then here we go. You see, in no particular order, we will tell you if and how Benavidez can knock Morrell out. You see, has Benavidez got the tools? The question we'll ask him first and foremost is that has Benavidez got the tools to KO Morrell? Yes, we'll say yes. The combinations and speed of Benavidez, is it going to be a factor and a problem for Morrell? We'll say yes, it's going to be a problem for him. Or will the power of Morrell be a factor? Well, we do not know, because his first fight and only fight in the light heavyweight division within Kalajidik, his power didn't translate. The power he had when he was in the super middleweight didn't translate well. Kalajidik has got about no disrespect to him, but we expected him to lose that fight. He wasn't the favorite, but having said that, you never know. It doesn't really mean if you beat a person, another person cannot come from other way or style to beat him. So with that, we say that the power of Morrell, his power do not translate into that kind of power concussive as he had in the welterweight division. So, but the fast hands on speed of Benavidez will dictate the pace of this fight. Having said this, I'll say that Morrell is also powerful and fast and young and vigorous. But with the ring IQ of Benavidez be an issue as well. His power, as we said, in the light heavyweight division, Morrell's power is not as concussive as he were when he was in the super middleweight division. That is why a lot of people called him a bully and so. But what we're saying that in this fight for Benavidez to knock, the question is actually, can Benavidez KO or knock out David Morrell? And what we're saying is possible, depending on the style he comes with on that day. If Benavidez starts attacking from the first round and attack the body with those kind of body punches and the pressure he comes with accuracy to the body of Morrell, is going to upset Morrell and make him uncomfortable. And that is all he needs for him to have a higher hand and the advantage in this fight. We're talking about Benavidez now, and whether he can, or is it possible for him to knock Morrell out. Now we're looking at Morrell, and we're looking at a very thorough fighter with coming out from the Cuban factory of boxing, and bearing in mind that he's had over 300 amateur fights, he's won the junior titles in the amateur division, but his extensive amateur experience is going to come to fore as the fight comes up. You know, a lot of people, you know, think Morrell is going to knock Benavidez out, but I'm saying to you that it's not going to be possible. If he's ever going to win, it's going to be on distance. You know, Benavidez is a mean man, the Mexican monster. You know, this guy is solid. We see him fight. He's been tested, but Morrell has not gotten to that level yet. You know, we're trying to explain to you and make you believe us and make you know that there are reasons why we think Benavidez might stop or will stop Morrell in this fight. You know, actually, I would have said, you know, for me, I would have said he's going to go to point because it's going to be a hell of a fight. It's a hell of a fight, no doubt about that. You know, but looking in the animosity that is coming to the fight, some controversial arguments has come up about drug testing and what have you. You know, so it's going to be a banger. You know, that anger, that lack of respect, and that of respect is going to come to fore. It's going to be in front of this fight. They're looking for the bragging right of who is going to be the best. Morrell has said so many things, saying that Benavidez wants to use psychological warfare against him. But all this is part and parcel of boxing, you know. Muhammad Ali had a coach who doesn't do anything except building up his image, building up his, you know, his mental well-being, you know, his psychological warfare, they called it. His name is Budini. You know, Budini was the guy behind Muhammad Ali when he fought George Foreman in 1973. And when his jaw was broken, Ali asked Budini over the ring and said, how does it sound when your jaw is broken? And Budini said, look, it's going to come up like this, boom. And then Muhammad Ali said, this was in round 2 actually. He said, look, my jaw has been broken, but I'm going to fight through. And he fought through and won the 15 rounds and lost on split decision. That is a warrior we want to be seen these days in boxing. So, can Benavidez replicate that? Even when he, you know, because Morrell has got power. I don't take that away from him. I'm not really from. But what I'm looking at is the kind of experience he has. Has he got the experience to deal with a puncher, an undefeated fighter like Benavidez? You know, we will see on the day on the 1st of February, no doubt about that. But the most important question is the work rate of Benavidez. If he has to win, he has to improve his work rate and his punches, his combinations is key. His fast hands, his speed, and everything. He has to put them all together to have a win because Morrell is not. You can't pass over him like that. He's not a fighter that come not to fight. He comes to fight, and this fight will start from the first round. And then whoever going to pace himself very well, because at the end of the day, fatigue might be an issue because of the way, the animosity and the way they will attack each other from beginning to the end. So animosity is there, and it's going to improve the fight as we go on. And then we're talking about the speed and the movement of David Benavidez and his defense as well. You know, whoever is going to defend better in this fight and do not take a sting out of the punches his opponent throws so that it doesn't hit him flush, is going to be the winner at the end of the day. You know. Having said that, we'll say that the experience of Morrell, we'll mention that. You know, we're talking about that is going to be an issue, especially in the professional rank. But as we said before, it's had you know, over 300 amateur fights, and they're coming out from that Cuban boxing factory where they mold their fighters. You know, but that is the amateur. The professional is a different cup of tea as well, you know, because in the professional ranks, you're going 12 rounds instead of 3. You have to pace yourself, have the cardio to continue, and then the determination and willpower to, you know, even when you go down, you can come up again. But having said that, I would say Morrell has not been down before. It's very difficult. It's a big ask for the Benavidez. That's what we're asking the question, can Benavidez KO Morrell? We will see on the day, on the 15th day of, on the first day of April, sorry, you know. Moreover, Morrell doesn't carry his power from the light middleweight division. And he's also fighting a guy who is almost eyeball to eyeball with him. So he's not going to decide if he believes that the power wins the fight. No. Power and skills win the fight. You know, he has to come with skill. So, but the Benavidez, on the other hand, will have to fight intelligently. No doubt about that. He will have to use his speed, his combination, and his distance and gap to attack Morrell, because Morrell is a problem for everybody in the light heavyweight division, including Benavidez and Bivol. But maybe there will be time for that, and we'll do a video on them and see what happens, you know. But for now, we think it is imperative for Morrell for Benavidez to make David Morrell fight on the back foot. It's imperative and necessary. He must diminish it, the power he stands with the left leg or the right hook. He must diminish it. And when he's fighting on the back foot, he doesn't have that kind of power and the leverage anymore. You know, excuse me. He doesn't have it anymore. So the most important thing in this fight for David Benavidez to do, if he wants to KO Morrell, is, as we said, he will start early from the first round, attack the body for the first half of the fight, and then, you know, not only attacking the body, a variety of punches and combinations and volume of punches, which he has in his possession. You know, he has to use it. Literally, no messing around, no head hunting always. Go to the body and break him down slow, stanza by stanza. And then that is what Benavidez does. If you can achieve that, I'll tell you the truth, you'll be able to be the first man to stop Morrell, and either by TKO or KO, you know, depending. So, but he has to push Morrell to the ring. You know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be, that's why we say it's going to be a hell of a fight, you know. It's going to be hard. You know, for him to push into the ring, he has to come through the body. Attack the body, you know, weaken the legs, you know, push him back and push him to the ropes, and then you can make your move. You know, that is where we are at the moment. We were saying that Benavidez can KO or knock out Morrell depending on if he's fights in a certain way. And those certain ways, things that we mentioned, we're done for the day. Our time is up. Do have a nice day and God bless. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and make it grow as well. Happy New Year to you all. Bye.